In 2018, Xxxtentacion was thriving despite having some major career setbacks. Not only was he awaiting trial for his girlfriend, Spotify removed all of his music because it was seen as hateful. Despite this though, his career was still going pretty well, with his diehard supporters sticking with him through pretty much anything, and he was standing at just around 20 million monthly listeners. Now later this same year, Xxxtentacion was murdered, and this sad turn of events changed music in the streaming era forever. Not only did Spotify put him back on the website, they ended up crowning Question Mark as the most streamed album in the company's history. And that already large 20 million monthly listeners skyrocketed to the point where to this day, worldwide, X is still in the top 100. When he was alive, X received a lot of ridicule from a lot of people for the things that he had done. So why did everybody change their tune after he died? Well, X isn't anywhere near the first person to see this astronomical boost of popularity after they die. The group Hers was relatively unknown until the song What Once Was blew up on TikTok, way after they died. When Tupac was alive, he sold 5.5 million albums, which looks like a lot until you realize after he died, he sold over 75 million. Even Vincent van Gogh died broke selling only one painting his entire life, which is insane when just one of his sketches today would rake in millions. For the diehard supporters and the artists alike, it can be so frustrating to only have the artist's genius realized after they've taken their last breath. But in reality, we can't be mad because humans are basically hardwired to glaze posthumously. A wise man once said, "To die a young legend or live a long life unfulfilled, because you want to change the world, but while alive you never will, because they only feel you after you've gone, or so I'm told. And now I'm caught between getting heard and getting old." Damn. The reason that this is all true is because of a psychological tendency that's in almost everyone, most likely including you. The forbidden fruit effect. In short, this theory basically states that humans want what they can't have the most. Think about what it is that you want most in this life. The thing that if you haven't achieved by the time you're on your deathbed, you'll be so frustrated with yourself. I'm willing to bet whatever it is either A, very rare, B, extremely hard to get, or C, flat out unattainable. And that's okay, bro, because I am no better. See, when humans actively want something, our brain discharges dopamine, which is meant to make us get up and go get whatever it is that we truly want. But the problem arises when we get hooked on that release, obsessing and yearning for that EB110 or Boondocks reboot or another album from your favorite deceased artist. Like I said, us humans are hardwired to be like this, which means we've been this way for epochs. But this problem is further exacerbated by something that's only prevalent in our society: social media. Step 1, artist is alive with a small audience. Step 2, artist dies. Step 3, small audience makes content highlighting artists in remembrance, and new people find and like the music. Step 5, new fan realizes they're dead, and forbidden fruit effect skyrockets popularity. Now, the forbidden fruit effect is a large reason why an artist blows up after they die. But a second reason, one that's equally as powerful, is the loss of potential or the preservation of youth. When a young artist dies, we're robbed of seeing their full potential. Think about if Bleach ended right before Ichigo got Bankai. You'd be pissed. That, compounded with the artist being remembered as forever young, leaves a luster on their life unlike anything else. Youth is one of those things that it's really hard for a human to appreciate because, one, you can never buy it back, and two, if you do have it, you're constantly losing it day by day. We never got the opportunity to see how a Kurt Cobain would navigate modern feminism, or how a Nipsey Hussle could solve the gang problems in LA, leaving a constant what if on their life and their career. The third and final reason death affects an artist's legacy is truly the most heartbreaking: exploitation. The most vile example of this is from one of the most talented artists that we lost too soon, Juice WRLD. From his girlfriend trying to get her OnlyFans popping off of his death, to his label just desecrating his posthumous album release, to his quote-unquote friends selling his leaks online for money, these people were trying to ruin Juice WRLD's legacy. Now, although most fans realize that that bullshit is not part of Juice WRLD's discography, it still hurts to know that these people that Juice thought were so close to him would do something like try to destroy his legacy.
So what can we learn from this?
I think we should all do our best to combat all three of these. And the best thing to do is to be in the moment. You know how people always talk about 2016 music? Shit, just 2016 as a whole? That shit was 9 years ago. It's time to give it up. And it's time to live in the moment and smell the flowers. Like Mac DeMarco did. Click here to watch a story on why you should use your art to help you heal through a pretty hard time. I hope you enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed making it. And I want you to remember that. I love you. I'm out.